Welcome to Dateline Polk with news about your county government. I'm your host, Neil Ryan. Today you'll learn about County Commission actions from the July 21st board meeting. The board approved the proposed countywide millage rate for fiscal year 2015-2016 at 6.7815, which is a net decrease of 0.085 mils from the current year. This rate consists of two elements: a general fund operating millage rate of 5.6815 mils and 1.1 mils for roads. Proposed millage rates were also approved for the following municipal service taxing units, or MSTUs. The Parks MSTU increased 0.14 mils from the current fiscal year to 0.5619 mils. The Library MSTU was unchanged from the current fiscal year at 0.2109 mils. The Stormwater MSTU was also unchanged from the current fiscal year at 0.1 mils. And the Rancho Benito MSTU decreased 0.14 mils from the current fiscal year to 9.1272. The Rancho Benito MSTU decreased 0.14 mils from the current fiscal year to 9.1272. The millage rate is levied on approximately 900 parcels in Rancho Benito. The board also set the tentative budget public hearing for September 14th, 2015 at 6 p.m. in Polk County Commission Boardroom at the Neil Cumbie Administration Building located at 33 West Church Street in Bartow. The board approved an agreement between Polk County, Lakeland Regional Health Systems, the Florida Department of Health in Polk County, and the Peace River Center for $1.1 million for continued integrated primary behavioral health and dental services.
Today, we were able to get approval to continue the low-income pool program for a 3-month period while we're awaiting information from the state of Florida on grant opportunities to get additional state and federal dollars to continue funding this initiative. What this initiative does is it increases access for primary care services, behavioral health services, and dental services for the uninsured and underinsured people in Polk County that are under 200% of the federal poverty level. In fact, last year, this program was able to serve over 20,000 additional people, which resulted in 60,000 different types of visits. So we see this as a definite value for the people of the county, and we would like to see it continue going forward so that they can continue to have access for healthcare services other than the emergency room.
Funding for this program comes from the half-cent indigent healthcare sales surtax. On Tuesday, September 8th, 2015 at 6 p.m., there will be a workshop of industry stakeholders and the general public with the board to discuss the proposed 2016 referendum to extend the half-cent sales surtax. This meeting will be held in Polk County Commission Boardroom at the Neil Cumbie Administration Building located at 33 West Church Street in Bartow. The board approved modification number 3 to consultant services agreement with Parsons Brickerhoff for phases 2B and 3 of the Ernie Caldwell Boulevard project. This modification added $186,000 to the contract to design and permit a 600-foot access road using new alignment and revise the design of future side street connections.
Basically, we're here today to have the board consider an agreement and settlement for the last remaining parcel for the proposed Bartow Northern Connector. Phase 2, which will connect US 17 to State Road 60, just east of Bartow here. The settlement is the last with the last landowner on the project. We have basically filed a suit to take the parcel by eminent domain, but we were able to come together with an agreement and settlement which will keep this item from having to go to the general courts and ultimately to trial.
The board approved an interlocal agreement with Winter Haven Housing Authority to merge Polk County's Housing Choice Voucher Program with the Winter Haven Housing Authority's Housing Choice Voucher Program. This consolidation of programs will go into effect October 1st, 2015.
On October 1st, 2015, Polk County Board of County Commissioners will be transferring our Housing Choice Voucher Program to the Winter Haven Housing Authority, which includes 92 vouchers. All of the citizens will continue to be served in the same way, and all of the landlords will now be contracting with Winter Haven Housing Authority.
The board adopted a tentative rate resolution for the 2015-2016 fire services non-ad valorem assessments. This resolution increases the maximum rate per mobile home park unit from $76 to $87, the multifamily residential unit from $124 to $143, and the single-family residence from $168 to $195. The rate increase will allow Polk County Fire Rescue to keep up with the population growth in the unincorporated areas of the county. In other news, the board recognized 5 employees for their longtime service to Polk County. Mark Collier with Parks and Natural Resources, Donald Johnson with Facilities Management, and Kay Hodgkins, Executive Assistant to Commissioners Bell and Smith, were recognized for 20 years of service. And Constance Berry with Social Services and Mindy Berry with Code Enforcement were recognized for 30 years of service. In public hearings, the board approved a right-of-way agreement to purchase parcel 103, shown in pink, for $745,000 for the Bartow Northern Connector Phase 2 Improvement Project and approved the Community Investment Project Amendment and budget transfer associated with the project. The board adopted a resolution vacating a portion of platted waterline easement, highlighted in yellow, at the end of Preston Pass in southwest Lakeland. The board also adopted a resolution vacating a portion of platted public utility easement, highlighted in yellow, on Osprey Landing Drive in the Eagle Brook community in South Lakeland. The board approved an applicant-initiated small-scale comprehensive plan amendment, changing the future land use designation on approximately 7 acres, outlined in red, from residential low to neighborhood activity center. The board approved an applicant-initiated small-scale comprehensive plan amendment, changing the future land use designation on approximately half an acre, outlined in white, from residential medium to linear commercial corridor. The board approved an applicant-initiated small-scale comprehensive plan amendment, changing the future land use designation on approximately 3 acres, outlined in black, from the residential suburban to industrial. The board also approved an applicant-initiated land development code subdistrict map amendment on approximately 81 acres, outlined in white, from residential low, 1 house per acre, to residential low, 4 houses per acre. The board approved a county-initiated small-scale comprehensive plan amendment, changing the future land use designation on approximately 4 acres, outlined in red, from residential medium to recreation and open space. The board also approved a county-initiated comprehensive plan text amendment modifying the capital improvements element. And finally, the board adopted an ordinance correcting errors in the ordinance that established the redevelopment trust fund for the Mulberry Community Redevelopment Area. Now let's go to Todd Vargo with a planning update.
Hi, my name is Todd Vargo. I'm a senior planner with Polk County's Land Development Division. Here's a brief recap of the cases heard at the July 8, 2015 Planning Commission meeting. Conditional use 15-22 was a request for a solar electric-powered generation facility on 31 acres. The property is located on the north side of Medulla Road to the southwest of the Lakeland Linder Airport. This is going to be a similar facility to the one Lakeland Electric built nearby on Hamilton Road. The Planning Commission voted 6-0 to approve the case. Conditional use 15-20 was a request to expand an existing religious institution. The location is 1520 West Pipkin Road. The Planning Commission voted 6-0 to approve this project. Finally, Subdistrict Map Amendment LDC 15D-03 is a request to change roughly 854 acres from residential low 1 and residential low 3 to residential low 4. The site is east of Ridgewood Lakes, west of County Road 547, stretching from Ernie Caldwell Boulevard southward to North Boulevard. This request is part of a large addition to the Ridgewood Lakes Development of Regional Impact to add about 6,000 new dwelling units consisting mostly of single-family homes and 380,000 square feet of non-residential uses such as office, retail, medical, and schools within Phase 2, and also to add 400 residential units within Phase 3. The Planning Commission voted 6-0 to recommend approval. This case is scheduled to be heard by the Board of County Commissioners at their September 15, 2015 meeting. If you have questions about these or any upcoming cases, please contact our planner on call at 863-534-6084. For Dateline Polk, I'm Todd Vargo.
Well, that wraps up this edition of Dateline Polk. To keep current with programs and progress in the county, visit us online at polk-county.net or follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We encourage you to join us at the next scheduled board meeting at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, August 4th. Thanks for watching.